You've just been asked to give a speech, and you don't want to say no, but the idea of speaking in front of a group of people scares you to death, and your heart's racing, and your hands become sweaty, and your mouth becomes dry, and your mind goes totally blank, and that's just thinking about it. Welcome. My name's Georgina Cannon, and if the experience I just described is familiar to you, don't worry, you're not alone. In fact, research has shown that the fear of public speaking, that is, the fear of speaking in front of a group of people, is second only to the fear of death. That's a pretty powerful fear. So, whether you're called on to speak at a wedding or at your local club, that fear usually comes from the same place. And it can usually be described by one of the following statements. And just think about how one of these might relate to you. First is the fear that you're going to forget what to say. Your mind will go totally blank, so blank you won't even remember where you are. Next is the fear that people will think you don't know what you're talking about. And if you're not used to being heard or respected for your opinion, and families unfortunately have a way of doing this to us, then it's not a surprise that this could be a fear. Then there's the fear that no one wants to hear what you have to say anyway. They probably don't think you have the information or the experience to tell them anything they don't know. And finally, there's the fear of being in the spotlight. And most people hate being the center of attention. Maybe you were laughed at as a kid, or maybe your older siblings always shut you down, or maybe you're just more inclined to be an introvert. Doesn't matter. This isn't the time to worry about any of those things. You've got a speech to give. These fears often manifest from the minute the person learns they have to speak, which in the case of a wedding speech can be as little or as much as a year in advance. Fear causes the body to react by shaking and closing the throat, or feeling faint or nauseous, and sometimes completely blacking out. And the more this happens, the more the fear grows. But it doesn't have to be that way. Fear of public speaking, like all emotions, is held in the subconscious mind. To let go of that fear and to turn it into self-confidence, we need to access the subconscious mind and alter the blueprint of your feelings and your behaviors. And we're going to do this through the practice of self-hypnosis. This program has been specially designed to teach you how to access your subconscious mind through self-hypnosis, and then using a personalized script that we will develop together, you'll begin to change your own blueprint and rid yourself of that fear of public speaking forever. Sound good? Great. Let's get started.